Desperate for a win. Desperate. Tired. Beat down. Desperate.
This will be the largest group of assembled fans in the Western Hemisphere. That's why they need a big house. Welcome to Ann Arbor, home of the Michigan Wolverines. A Big Ten showdown is coming. Conference implications aplenty that could resonate for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Iowa Hawkeyes taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Hawkeyes will kick it away first. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Wolverines offense takes the field to start this game off. And here comes this quarterback. When he takes the field, he brings a certain swagger and charisma out there that the entire, not only the entire team, the entire stadium seems to feed off of.
You can feel it. It's different. It's special.
Come on.
Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. We'll repeat
Decline it.
the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover.
Figures.
Looking for a productive play on first down.
Dang it.
They'll run it to the right side.
Good move.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Line getting set on second
Why
down.
isn't sledging? Sledging.
Out across the 30 mark, down
I'll get
at
him
the
in.
35 after the
Get my
10-yard
boy in
gain.
now.
See that maze in blue, and you expect tough-minded, hard-nosed running attacks.
I expect big, physical,
Again.
huge linemen that don't like people, that are going to move them out of the way and do just this, what we did right here. Move the sticks, get first downs on the ground. That's who Michigan is.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Now staring at a third and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout.
Ooh.
That was
He's open.
almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. Oh, a
Nope.
big decision
We're getting this.
here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own
Here we go.
territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive.
I want to
The
throw
Hawkeyes
my
offense
controller
has its
through the
first
roof.
opportunity of the day. And David, we'll see just how effective they can be on the ground running against a
We'll
backer
figure it
like
out.
this.
Come on.
But they're going to do what they do, and they're going to feature their guy. He's an elite running back. You're a great linebacker. Let's see who wins this battle.
There have been entire defenses that have...
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
What a great play. This guy is a force on this D-line. You think about Michigan football defensively, they've got dudes up front. Aiden Hutchinson, Brandon Graham, Mozzie Smith, Rashawn Gary. Guys that can win one-on-one, and guys that change and force your game plan to have to adapt for them. You need to double team these guys if you want to have any chance. This is that type of player. He's got so much ability.
From the gun on third down. Pressure coming.
Good defense,
And there was
guys.
nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Offense needs to wake
Hawkeyes
up.
will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. On the move, it's McCann. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Running back searching for a hole. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22.
Not gonna do it.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The give to the back. At the 35, he's got room. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. wants to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him, and it forced the incompletion.
Maybe a little frustrated after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10 from the 38. Now he's going to break the pocket. He's going to run it. And he'll run across the sideline with a good gain.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that just does that, man. Just effortlessly picks up chunks of yards and then smartly gets out of bounds. But this whole offense, man, everybody's a threat. Anybody can take the football and make big plays. But when you got a quarterback with that much athletic ability, it's an absolute nightmare for defense.
The Wolverines are marching down the field. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4.
Oh, there we go.
Quick handoff.
Good cut.
Hit the afterburners, kid. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Michigan.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And at that point, it was make a guy miss, use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on the heels.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
A little bit better.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in and week out, working on those critical down and distances, 3rd downs. And having that conversion this early in the game, that's got to feel good for this offense.
They try to pop a run on the draw. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup.
Should have been a fumble.
And as an offensive coordinator, you don't need the perfect play with this guy as your running back. He's going to make the play perfect for you because he makes everybody miss. Spin moves, hurdles, stiff arms, speed, whatever it takes to move the sticks and score touchdowns.
Fast motion from the offense. Wants to throw on 2nd down. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man,
nice.
This crowd really affecting the football.
Dang, they're 2 and 4.
Over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Man, what a nice run by the QB. Great job exploding, getting upfield, and then smartly getting out of bounds. And, man, how hard is it to stop an offense with a guy at the quarterback spot that's so dynamic?
And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Let's see if they try to get
Look at
another
the block.
snap before the quarterback.
Oh, my God.
We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. First down to start the drive after the break. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and They're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Oh my gosh.
He's open. All by himself down the middle. Touchdown, Wolverine. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Hey, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on.
Oh
Illinois is
my
ahead
God.
right now, but the school that produced the likes of Dick Butkus and Red Grange has some work to do before this is over. They're up by 7 over Oregon. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. And the Hawkeyes are in the hurry-up. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Gets it out quickly. And the defense holds firm.
All right.
No pickup at all on that play.
Lined up.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Okay.
He'll get it out to the 25.
It's
Not
not match.
bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. He leaves it with his back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. These corners going to give these receivers some space. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after it. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down.
Can't get
He'll
it.
lose a couple. And the Hawkeyes send out the punt unit.
Not bad.
Running it back, it's McCann. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll leave it with the lone back. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Inside the big house, they have those big condominiums down there on the field, paving the way for the running backs.
Big, huge condominiums, and every year it's a little bit different of how they wear their uniforms and how they fit their uniforms, but the style, always the same. Line up, hit you right in the mouth. That's who Michigan is.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Give to the running back. And the Wolverines get enough for the first down.
Offensively, are you going to take 4 to 6 every play? Yes, please. Sign me up for that. I'm going to take that every single time. Great job by the offense. Staying patient, staying true to who they are. You want to run the football. You want to be physical. You want to establish yourself. Check, check, check.
As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. To the ground with the back. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. That maize and blue offense is just churning out first down after first down.
Yeah, and it's maize and blue, but they're turning them black and blue. Reese just pound away at the ground game. The physical toll, you can tell. They're not ready to meet Michigan's physicality. That better change quick.
The give on the inside. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Try and play action. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Into the end zone. Picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. And they pick up just one. It'll be 3rd and 9.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Hawkeyes will call on their punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Makes a move. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pass.
Handoff from the gun. The Wolverines get enough to move the chains. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Here's 1st and goal, and a touchdown here might put this thing out of reach by halftime. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. And the Wolverines moving quickly to the line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Michigan. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to
200 yards.
So they got the touchdown, and as they
That's a pretty good game.
Really important for the defense to shut them down here.
Oh wait,
He'll bring it out of the end zone.
it's not even
Rolling the
halftime.
dice to bring it out of the end zone.
We're getting 5 today.
He stopped at the 13. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish that.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our
Perfect.
halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry
Perfect.
and quality of play so far today in Ann Arbor.
Yeah.
Talk about a first half from
That
out
is
of the backfield. He's been a total game
a physical
changer. And how many
athlete.
tough moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in
That's a
all
coach knowing where to put him.
The Wolverines will kick it off to start the second half. And he's going to try to return this one. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. and I'm going piece by piece. I know this is
Man, this Iowa team
very
sucks.
simple. I score, I get a stop, I score, I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we play because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He'll pull it down and run. This senior quarterback moving the chains and picking up a first down for his team. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
That shows a lot of poise and a lot of experience by that guy there. Not thinking to himself, hey, on 3rd and long, I'm going to have to throw and make a really good throw here to go get this first. Hey, if it's not there, you don't got to force the issue. You're a good enough athlete to go take off and get it yourself with your legs. Beautiful job.
Where's all this coming from?
The Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. Fast, physical, and disruptive. Michigan has a rich and storied history of guys up front who can make life miserable for a quarterback.
Just dudes. I mean, guys that win matchups. Guys that, you know, if it's going to be a pass rush on the outside, one-on-one or a tackle, they can go get him.
Can I get a holding call?
We can mention names, and Hutchinson recently, one of the higher picks in the NFL draft, but always guys that play the same way.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Hawkeyes decide to punt it away. They've been busy.
I don't know why they're not going for it.
Time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity ladder. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Line gets set. First down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Quickly to the tight end. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately...
Nothing but green ahead.
Unreal. That's your Heisman winner.
And the pummeling has started.
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second. They take their first drive in the 3rd quarter, marching down the field to score. There's no end in sight for these guys.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Mississippi State is down, but not out of it. Not with those cowbells ringing inside Davis-Wade Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Georgia. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Coaches always harp about staying
Crazy.
ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Out of the gun, the inside give. And some room to work. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. They'll try the run. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. After an unproductive first half and opening drive of the second half, the offense finally finding a little something to jumpstart them. They've got a first down. Pocket starts to collapse. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. They Gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Now improvising. Going to try to get it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, fires downfield. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. They'll give it to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off the RPO, complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover. And the offense fails.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. No good. Hoping to cut into that lead. They did not. Lead is huge. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the move. Still on his feet at the 45. All kinds of running room. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Michigan. And the route is on.
I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The offense set for a first down play. He'll pull it on the read. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Hold it. Open.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. It is a game of field position, and after a return like that, man, are they set up. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Wolverines! And the stomping has commenced. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa has the ball back on offense. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right here.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing. Every possession is going to be important from here on.
To throw, it's Vick. Throws to the back. Right on target this time. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the big fella. Discards a man. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. They keep attacking through the air. Finds the tight end.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
He finds his man. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. He's going to pass. And he intercepts it. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Tag them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this defense.
You're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And the Wolverines will keep this drive going.
Well, they came into this game today knowing that this guy was going to have to leave his mark in this one, toting the rock, and he's done that. He's come up with some big plays, and he continues to do that here late at a juncture where they've got to continue running it if they're going to win.
The Wolverines are on the move. They go to the ground. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. And the Wolverines have pushed it inside the 20. Power football with the run. Brought down after a pickup of 5 yards down to the 10. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. The Wolverines in the hurry-up. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. New set of downs after that completion. Looking to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Vic. Feeling some heat. And the quarterback is snowed under. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Hawkeyes will send off the punt unit. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. To the ground to try to move the chains. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll go to the sneak.
How about that? You got the lead late in the game. Get some first downs, salt this clock away. This is the exact position you want your offense in.
Imposing their will, right, David? I mean, we know we're running it. You know we're going to run it. We're trying to ice this game. There's nothing you can do to stop us.
And the Wolverines will hustle to the line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Yeah, they've had a day. And it's the complete and total offense. They got the ground going, and obviously this is why you see him. You're going to feature him because he can churn those legs, get those extra yards, but they've had balance, throwing for touchdowns. Like, this offense has been very complete today. And that
the freshman able to get home with the sack.
Well, here we are late in the game, and this secondary, they are still covering. They forced the QB to hold on to it, and then he bailed out, trying to buy himself more time. And because he couldn't get rid of the...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You played through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the sealing touchdown.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
We're at the midway point of the season, and after the showing they delivered today, this team is firing on all cylinders through Week 7.
We've been talking a lot about this team. They want to be remembered in the month of November. The most important part in the meat of this schedule now is coming up. You play well throughout the second half of the year, we're talking college football playoff potential.
Yeah, but you got to start somewhere, right? And I like that they started strong, made it to Week 7 now. Yes, the rivalries are coming up, and more important games are coming up, but you did what you needed to do to start the season. Now just keep that mindset and keep grinding.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.